So in today's video, we're gonna see if we can make 4 bats that look exactly the same. It's hard to do, but we'll see if we can do it. Now I did refilm this clip because the lighting in the next clip is pretty bad. So bear with me in this next clip. It's not very long, and then we will get straight back into good lighting. So before we get started, all of these are gonna be made out of ash. I want them all to be 110 models, and I want them all to be 33 inches. These 4 bats are all going to be part of a group, so they're all going to be painted the same color, but I want to see if I can get as close as I can on the turn models. So let's get right into carving. Before we get any further in the project, I just want to take a quick second to say thank you for watching, and if you could please leave a quick comment and a like, that would be greatly appreciated. Let's get right back into it. Okay, so after carving, a few things have become very clear. First off, it's hard to do this. It's hard to make everything look exactly the same. I really need to slow down and focus on carving, especially around the knob. There's some rough spots on these that need sanded out, and I think the big takeaway from today is slow and steady is the best way to do this. So here is the first one. This one turned out pretty good. There's a little bit of some deeper grooves in here that need sanded out, but I think all in all, the knob turned out pretty good on this one. I think this one looks pretty good. The second one, I kind of screwed up the knob a bit. So this one has more of just a flared knob. I was not going for that, but when you don't take your time, stuff like this happens. I think the rest of the bat turned out pretty good. It's got a little bit of some sanding needing done here in the middle before paint, but all in all, I think it's all right. This one, kind of more of the same story, you know. I mean, it looks pretty good. It needs a little bit of sanding here in the middle, and then the knob on this one looks decent, but because I wasn't taking my time, I ended up taking a big chunk out of the knob right there, if you can see that. So very disappointing in this, and disappointed in this one, but I think with some sanding and some paint, we can make it look all right. And lastly, this one probably turned out the best. It doesn't need nearly as much sanding as the other 3. This one has more of a traditional knob on it, big old knob on there. So I think this one turned out pretty good. I'm excited to see how all of these turn out, but this one in particular I think is going to turn out great. Now these bats, since I rushed, this is more of a personal project. This is not going out to anybody, so I don't feel bad about the knobs being screwed up. If the knobs were screwed up, I would never send these out. These would just go in my scrap pile. So I'm very excited to see how paint goes on these. On these, we are going to use a forest green barrel with a natural handle. Might stain the handle, I can't decide quite yet, but you will find out right now. All right, after consulting some people, we decided not to go with the stain. We'll just go with the green barrel with the natural handle. So I have gone ahead and finished sanding all of these and taping them up. So we are ready to get paint on this thing. Okay, so after paint, we are looking something like this. So it is looking pretty good with this natural handle and this painted barrel. The green isn't quite as dark as I thought it would be, but I'm still kind of liking it. So next we are going to put some decals on this thing before we put some finish on there. For the logo color, I decided to use a holographic color, kind of like what you'd find on like a baseball card. So I think it's going to look pretty clean on this green. I think it'll really tie it together. So let's get right into it. Before we get started, I just wanted to show you what this holographic kind of color looked like. If you can tell, it's kind of silver, but with the light reflecting off of it, you get some blues and some pinks. So it's really cool, and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, we're here and we're about to put the logos on, but I just wanted to take a quick second to mention logo placement. So I've mentioned this in prior videos, but I thought I'd just touch on it real quick again. On maple bats, you would want to hit off of this space. And since you usually hit with wood bats with the label up, you would want the logo on the edge grain, not this face grain. You can tell which one's which by the rings. So these rings, if you can see them, that is the face grain. The edge grain are the lines that run straight up and down throughout the whole bat. But on ash, you want to hit off of the edge grain. So you're gonna put the logo on the face grain. So that's what we're gonna do right now. All right, logos are on, and if you look closely, you can tell that the holographic is looking pretty good. From far away, it kind of just looks like white, but I kind of like that when you get up close, you can really see those colors come through. So I'm pretty happy with them, but let's get into finish. Okay, so it's been a little bit since we put on that finish, and I just gotta say that with the finish on top of there, it really makes that holographic logo pop. As you can see, the holographic logo actually reflects light in an interesting way now instead of just looking white from a distance. So I am very happy with how those turned out. So now all we gotta do is chop off these ends and we'll get some glamour shots. All right, so after chopping off the ends and putting some finish on there and cupping the ends, these bats turned out fantastic. I am so happy with the way the color turned out, by the logo, the overall look. I just love it. So I am real happy with these turned out. The big takeaway for me on this project, take your time on the knobs. Everything else, although you should take your time, it's not quite as difficult as the knob. So the knob needs a little bit special extra attention. But thank you so much for making it this far in the video. If you made it, please leave a like and a comment, and we'll see you on the next one.